Hello and welcome to the first episode of Anabolic Kitchen. So far I have put canned salmon into this bowl and some fat-free mayo. I don't care what brand. I'm also drinking Diet Right Pop. Now this is great pre-contest because it has 0 carbs, 0 calories, 0 caffeine, and my thumb's blocking it. 0 sodium. Really doesn't have a whole lot of anything. And it's made with Splenda. Happens to taste good. You can even mix your protein in with it, if you have vanilla flavored protein, to make like orange Julius's and stuff. This is the salmon I used. It's pink salmon, premium, skinless and boneless. And you can't see its breakdown because I tore the label, but it's got 1 gram of fat and 13 grams of protein, and each can has 3 servings. That means for 1 can, you get 39 grams of protein and 3 grams of fat. To this, I'm going to add some flavoring, because I like flavoring. Here's some onion, here's some garlic, and one thing I happen to think is excellent with tuna salad is paprika. No, there's no label on this. You're just going to have to trust me. Alright. Here's some of that. There you go. Now, Hungarian food is considered the 3rd best food in the world, and they believe it's because of the paprika. And they make up some BS about why it's healthy. Never really looked into it. Can't corroborate that claim. Here. Some onion. Maybe it would help if I pointed the camera at the food. It's kind of hard to cook one-handed. Let me set this down for a second. Here you go. Here, have some garlic. That way, now for you vampire bodybuilders, it's probably not a good idea to use the garlic. If you can imagine what it does to your face and mouth, you can only imagine what it would do on its way out. Alright. Next, this is a manager special. It's dirt cheap, that's why I bought it in the bag. Plus, for some reason, it tastes better when it's easy to make. Oh, for future installments, this was manager special. Turkey breast, ground, to make burgers, 99% fat-free. Fantastic. Here's some brown rice. This is just cheap style. And Laura's lean beef, 4%. Can't really go wrong with that. Also got some chicken in here. It's in a bag. Too lazy to show you right now. Fat-free cheese, always a plus, and low-carb tortillas. So if you ever want to make burritos, you can actually do it. Oh, and the very best, Carb Master yogurt. It's not that I absolutely hate carbs. I just want to have control over when I have carbs. As you notice, I'll have Lender's bagels up here. This would be good to have first thing in the morning or right post-workout, if you're willing to use carbs. Some people aren't even willing to use carbs. So with this, we take the bag, we read the label. The label says, microwave 3 to 4 minutes. We're supposed to pierce the bag with a fork. Okay. This is a fork. I think I pierced it. Well, that doesn't make any sense. There you go. And what I'm going to do is normally vegetables taste terrible unless you do something to them. So how am I going to spice up these vegetables? Well, I could turn this into a dip. That's right, I'm going to take the vegetable and scoop up my tuna salad onto the vegetable, like the carrot and the broccoli. And then I'm going to eat it. It's going to be good. I'm not going to have you guys watch me eat that because that's pretty boring. I think you get the idea though, that I basically made a virtually 0 carb meal with about 40 grams of protein, and you get your veggies all for, I don't know, how much was that can? About 50 cents. This is negligible. That's negligible. The pop's 20 cents maybe. And that's $1.49. So for like less than $3, you get a full meal. And of course, you could throw this stuff in 2 Tupperware containers and you're good to go. You can always use measuring cups to figure out how much you're actually getting of the vegetables. Remember, about mixed vegetables, I would say about a cup is probably about 5 grams of carbs, or you could weigh it and do it by the vegetable, but since it's mixed vegetables, it's not quite the same thing. Remember, these are low glycemic index carbs, so there's not going to be any real insulin response. So it's not a big deal that you're eating them at night. And you need some carbs, otherwise your brain doesn't work. And sometimes people need their brains to work at night. Alright, thank you for watching the first installment of Anabolic Kitchen. And let's see how it tastes, actually. You might think it might be pretty bland, but it tastes a lot better than most food you get at a restaurant. Just let you know that. Alright, tune in next time, and I'll make something else.